All right, I'm gonna be going over our rotational plank with rotation. So we're using a modification of basically a low oblique position, or kind of a 7-month developmental position. So the low oblique, rotational plank that we kind of use from this low oblique modification, you can go check out this video, is kind of where we're here. We're lifting the hip up. All right, so for today, what we're gonna try to do, and I'll do this from the front and back so we can see both views. When we go through the basics of this leg's coming in at about perpendicular. That can be, changed depending on range of motion of that hip. The downside hip, that side arm is gonna have a little more load, so let's be aware of that too. But when you're here, the first thing you wanna work on is, can we get a little bit of that axial traction here and get a little bit of kind of lengthening of the spine, get some abdominal breathing, some intra-abdominal pressure rolling. Lift, trying to keep the pelvis moving away from the shoulder so we create space. And now what we're gonna add today is offload this less loaded arm or upper extremity and add some rotation. So now we're gonna play around the transverse plane a little bit. And again, trying not to let that hip sink down as we go through rotation. And again, I'm gonna show it from the other side here. So again, downside now is the right. I'm gonna try to not be in a bunch of thoracic spine flexion here. And I'm gonna try to lift that hip. And again, I don't wanna see an oblique crunch here. So see this curve? I wanna try to lengthen. Now that I'm lengthened, I'm gonna try to keep that length from the crown of my head to my tailbone and create some rotation, just to challenge upper extremity stability, mid-back rotation. And obviously that's a pretty decent stretch for external rotation on the downside hip. So those are our rotational planks with a rotation or a low oblique rotation.